Hi there, and welcome to another FM Tactics special. Yes, the last one was quite nice. Guido Mary was on the show. It was a fantastic show. I'm gonna have, and gave me a lot of ideas. So what we've done is, if you've noticed, I'm quit the England job. Not really. I've created a new save. So I'm gonna invite people on the show, and we're gonna get England. Hopefully, win the World Cup with England. Who knows? Or I could go all Mike Bassettis and wanna play the fucking 4-4-2. So I don't know. Excuse the language, but I just had to put it in there. And well, as far as this show is concerned, it's still going to be driven by the community. With your tactics, we'll hopefully get them up the table. I wanted to get Gloucester City off to a nice little start. So they've got 4 wins out of 4. They've beaten quite a few teams, including Manchester City at home. Look at this, 2-1 at home. And it's a pretty good result. We beat Brighton, Wolves, Man City and Crystal Palace. Decent start to the season. We haven't been banging all the goals, but the interesting story is, you see this name here, Elia Pipoli. This is me. I'm an idiot. Total, complete numpty. Okay, now I forgot that Gloucester City only has a 20,000 seater stadium. I've got all these so many saves. I had this transfer budget of 15 million, thinking to myself, okay, fine, not an issue. We are there. We'll do something fantastic. So what do? I unload 49 million on a player worth 38 million, hoping that he comes good. Elia Pipoli. Well, they say he's a world-class winger, all right, but I kind of screwed up. This was a major screw up for me. It was totally like a reaction, right? Suddenly I wanted to play the 4-4-2, and it was just a mistake, because we can't play the 4-4-2. I'll tell you why. Look at this. We don't have a squad built for the 4-4-2. We played Manchester United in the Community Shield in a match that I provided to my patrons to show them what happens when you have a team like mine want to play a 4-4-2. And look at what happened to us. We got completely demolished by Manchester United, 5-1. They must be happy as hell, because they finally beat us at something. Okay. Well, yeah. Better the Community Shield than the European Cup. So we kept the European Cup. We gave them the Shield. It's a nice placeholder. You can put little drinks on it, right? So they should be happy. So what I on today's show, we've got a new tactic. It comes from Necriz08. It's a 5-4-1. So it comes from the community, and I was thinking, why? Cool. Let's try this tactic out. So we've got this system. Pipoli won't be playing, because Pipoli is now out for. Check this out. He's out with a broken foot, and he should be out for a really long time. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but rumor has it he's not going to be around for the next 3 to 4 months. According to press reports, he's not going to be available for a really long time. Yes, he's out for 3 to 4 months. I'm such an idiot. I should shoot myself. Okay, so here we have a team. I've asked my assistant manager, Sam Cox, to come up with what he thinks should be the players who are playing the game, and he's told me he wants Hajek, Gomez, Moore to man the 3-man back line with De Blasio, with our youngster defensive midfielder, who I don't agree. And we're looking at my central defenders. Okay, we don't have good news. Most of my central defenders are injured, except for Borthwick Jackson. That's good. We've got Borthwick Jackson, Gomez, Moore. We got Colado. Hajek will be playing as a wing back on attack. I paused that moment because I don't have a left-sided wing back who can play on attack duty. That's the reason why I paused suddenly, because I just realized one thing. I don't have a guy on the left flank who can bomb down the flanks. See, I got crossing in 10 and 11. My real superstar that bombs down the flank is this guy, Mafio. So what I'm going to do is a slight change to the tactic. I mean, I know I shouldn't be. People want me to use the tactic as it is, but generally you need to fit it to your own squad, right? So we've got this player ball winning midfielder. We got this CM on attack. Okay, fair enough. More direct passes, more risky passes, shoot more often. I guess you've been watching my videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this guy into a CM on attack, and this guy will pass. So this guy will be a CM on attack, and this guy will be a ball-winning midfielder. Oh wait, what was your? I'm such an idiot. I should just load it up here. Okay, your tactics. Necriz08. The grey final. Okay, so this is what you look like. BWM and CM on attack. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn you into a BWM on support, and this guy is on attack. This guy was pass it shorter, have, I guess, few risky passes. Pass it shorter and shoot less often. Oh, okay. Pass it shorter and pass it shorter and shoot less often. These are your two presets. Okay, so we'll just change this guy to support wingback, and I'll load the wingback on support preset. Okay, and this guy is the wingback on attack. Okay, so we've sorted that out. We've loaded the presets. DLP on defend is got. So we're gonna go through each instruction now. Close down more, pass it shorter for the back line. We got hijack. He's shooting less often, close down more, tackle harder, few risky passes and sitting narrower. Colado is doing more direct passes from the back. Is the DLP. Without any extra closing down instructions, this guy's tackling harder. We got ball winning midfielder here doing shoot less often, pass it shorter. I will make this tactic available for upload. Yeah, it will be available for upload, and I will make mine as well. AP on support, dribble more, move to channels, and F9. Okay, all right. Okay, we will go with this. More direct passing, pass into space, play our defense, work ball into box with crosses, play narrow, drop deeper, close down more. Okay, I don't like this shot. Okay, that is a bit much. I never like using the close down more shots. So we've got our players all set up, and let's head on down and see what we can do against Chelsea. So we're gonna watch this match. We're gonna start this game on extended, and we will see how they do, and if I need to make changes, I will make changes very quickly because I want to secure a result against our friends. Mafia with a great cross, Lopez with a header, hijack is inside the box. Ooh la la, almost. That was a great chance for our wingback on the right. He put in a great cross. Lopez was inside the box, had a chance to score. Our set pieces haven't changed, so basically these are your set pieces. So Gloucester City off to a flying start there, but Chelsea's action zones showing a different story. So they're teetering between one end to the other end. Like, you know, one moment we have control midfield, the next moment they have control midfield. They've just changed roles and duties in the center as well. Here we go, Germano with a free kick to Colado. Colado back to Gomez, to Olmedo. Olmedo down to Mafio. This is looking really good. Mafio crossing first time. Nobody in the box. Okay, what else have you got? You've got drop deeper. Yes, you have. So you want to hit them on the break. But then again, you're working ball into box. Well, it's okay. Goosens gets around in and takes a shot. Jack Butland making a neat save. Okay, 20 minutes in. Diogo with the corner. Colado clears it. Z Gomez is off. Your set piece doesn't have somebody in attack. So, that's something I don't like, because it means that your counters are, in a way, you're crimping your own counters. So I have to change this immediately. So set piece routines, set pieces, what is this? Corners. So these are the set piece routines you have. Okay, this is something I don't like. So you got a striker here, so I'm gonna push the striker forward. I'm gonna put the AMC here. For the left and the right, it'll be the same. Striker goes forward. AMC, where you come here. That should be fine. Okay, we wanna have a chance at scoring a goal from a counter attack. So we got so many players in and around the box. Tolisso to Gatti. Gatti shoots. It's well wide. So match stats. It's been Chelsea all the way, actually. So 21 minutes in, still no real opportunities. Borthwick Jackson. Here I'm looking at certain things. Okay, first up, notice how deep your DLP is. So your DLP is actually very, very deep. But it's still okay because you've got like a 4-4-2 in a manner of speaking, because we got one of your wing backs on support actually sitting narrow. Lopez to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez strikes the first time now. Lopez again gets forward, plays it to Germano. Germano plays it to Lopez. Zé Gomez playing as an F9, lays it back for Lopez. Germano. What a goal from my Germano. Beautiful goal. Okay. I've changed it to fit my players, although I can see why the F9 is such an interesting role, because you got the F9 dropping in. He's trying to get others into play. It's a nice little move, but you need a good player to play as an F9. Now, that role is a tough role. I would not change very much at the moment. I'm still a bit concerned about a few things, but we'll watch how the game pans out. Gides, Hajek, brilliant tackle from him. Plays it out to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez is away. Zé Gomez goes around. Zé Gomez shoots like an idiot. This is the thing about the F9. Okay. All right. He has risky passes on as well, so he will try and play others in. Lopez shoots. Jack Butler makes a tidy save. Okay. 36 minutes in. Corner to be taken by Chelsea. Collado does well. Now we have players here, but still nobody. You see, I also like closing down corners. It's a routine now. I do. When I second balls, I can win the second ball by Borthwick Jackson to Hajek. Oh, I love Hajek, man. Hajek has played so well. He's like my new Kone. Oh, Lopez loses the ball. That was Collado coming in to rescue us. Always in the right place at the right time. Zé Gomez is away. Look at him. He's on his own. He's like, what the hell am I going to do next? He wins a penalty. That's what he does. Zé Gomez is a penalty. And I've not changed very much. I just made it fit my players. That's it. I swapped the wing back on attack from the other flank to the right flank where I've got Mafio attacking. Hajek is the more defensive wing back. So hopefully Zé Gomez makes this 2 out of 2. Oh, he does not. He's such an idiot. Okay. Yeah, miss freaking penalty by Zé Gomez. We could have sealed the game, but Hajek is now on. He's not match fit actually. Okay, Lafont. I think that's how you pronounce his name, right? Okay, Collado brilliantly to Germano to Zé Gomez. Look up, F9. You have to do through passes. Olmedo to Lopez on his own. Nah. Borthwick does well, but then again, that's the problem with their settings. Jack to Olmedo, quick counter. I could make this faster though. Playing on a higher mentality. To Germano, nice. Shoots from range. Again, another shot from range. Okay, we're gonna try and hold the ball up now and do something different. I'm just gonna replay to keep the ball in their half. Collado to Hajek. Instead of trying to hit them on the break now, we've already scored the goal. What I'm going to do is work the ball around the box and keep the possession, try and boost the possession numbers up. Match stats shows that we already have 59% possession, but now it's time to keep the ball away from Chelsea. Hopefully this works. They always say don't screw with things that are working, right? I always do that. And sometimes I regret it. Okay, Hajek is at... He's not playing. Man, I need to get another fullback. But me, the idiot, went to pay 49 million for one stupid player, Hajek, who now can't play for the next 4 months. I'm such a retard. Okay, Collado to Lopez, back to Germano to Zé Gomez. Okay, what other roles would I think for Zé Gomez? Now, Zé Gomez he can play as F9. I'm pretty certain of that. I've used him in deep lying roles all the time. Now, another role I really like is a poacher. No nonsense player, turns his back, passes it to somebody if he doesn't have an option, or it goes for goals, tests the defensive lines out. So that's another option that you can take. Diogo out to Zeka. Zeka now to Gatti. Gatti out wide to Panquedas. 4-2-3-1, and Goosen shoots, and Butland makes another save. Yes, I've brought Jack Butland into my side. I'm so much of a Scrooge, right? I get all these ex-internationals into my team because cheapskate way of boosting some reputation on my club. Okay, Frantisek is still not 100%. Okay, I'm still worried about him. Collado to Germano to Lopez to Olmedo to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez, no options. Decides to shoot again. Okay. Germano, I like this. Definitely looks very familiar. Got person to pass it short to. Yeah, I keep possession of the ball. Borthwick Jackson. Back to Hajek. Hajek, Germano, they are trying to keep the ball away from them. Diogo Jota shoved more. That's not very sportsmanlike. So we've taken control of the match with the other shouts. Things are looking pretty okay. Okay, whoa! Look at this. Chelsea have just gone 4-2-4. They decided, ouch, we don't like this Mickey Mouse shit. Okay, never mind. We'll keep playing the same way. Let's watch we see what happens right now. Wait, there's a part of me that says it's time to go structured. Okay, I'm gonna go structured. I'm gonna involve less players in transitions now. Germano with the ball. Okay, gets the way. Plays it to Lopez. Lopez now finds Germano. Germano is going, okay, boss, you want me to do all this work by myself? I can. You want me to beat the whole world and take a shot? I will try. That's what happens when you go unstructured. It's really to me, it's hilarious. Okay, we got Gatti, we got Guedes. Man, this is like them trying their best to score a goal, and they might just do that. Diogo to Gatti. Zeka shoots Goosen. Now, this is a time when I don't want to keep the ball. Boom, 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 boom. Pass into space. All right, so we're not going to roam for positions. We're going to pass into space now. And prevent short goalkeeper distribution, because I'm going to put some pressure on the goalkeeper. We are not going to work ball into box. And we are going to go to very fluid. We're going to have everybody singing Kumbaya together. Yes, I want everybody to think about passing into space and getting the ball up and nailing Chelsea to the wall. But this doesn't count because it's a corner. So this was your corner routine, not mine. But it looks amazingly familiar. Okay, Germano. Oh, lovely corner routine. I love this corner routine. It's brilliant. I love all these extra men on the near with the corner kick taker. It's brilliant because it's really cool if it pulls off well. Okay, Goncalo Luiro, defender, we're going to substitute him because František Hajek isn't playing very well. He's not 100%, so we're going to have to play him there. And I'm going to ask him to swap positions with Borthwick Jackson. Okay, small changes we made. Just to tweak, just to keep things interesting. Colado, you've got a corner exploit somewhere, don't you? This is a corner exploit. There's no bloody way to explain this. Looks damn bloody familiar, this corner routine. Oh, Germano, brilliant corner. Taken, Colado, smashing it in again. And this time, the Chelsea player actually puts it into the back of the net. They've made wholesale changes to their attack line. Tribute to your tactic, I guess. Thank you very much, Necriz08. Without too many changes, we're having a lot of fun and enjoying ourselves. But Zé Gomez is not having a good game. We're going to try something and just cheer him up. Okay. It's not a big change. We're just going to tell Zé Gomez to become a poacher. Yes. We're just going to tell him stay further forward, have some fun by himself. Create some havoc if he can by his lonesome self. I still think your F9 works, really. I'm just doing it just to see what happens. That's basically it. Lafont with the ball. Now you see the gaps are going to appear in the attacks as well, I suspect. So let's see how Gomez does. He gets it to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez is not poacher, right? Guess what he does? He passes it to Germano. They will have to pass it to each other, get the ball up, and Lopez is going to go. Zé Gomez is going to make a beeline for these two central defenders. Oh man, that was terrible. Come on, Duran is true. That wasn't a hit song. I guess that song is not climbing to the top of the charts from Duran. Okay, Lucci with the ball. Lucci crosses it, but that is not good enough for the highlights. 84 minutes, 85 minutes. It's brilliant. This is brilliant. I love this. We have to have it a go. I want to stick with one tactic for a bit longer now, like a few weeks. Well, Borthwick is off. Well, I'll just put Almeida there. Have fun. We've got Borthwick Jackson sent off for a second yellow card. That is down to the fact that you have tackle harder on somebody. So I'm very certain of it. Okay, I didn't change it. this instruction here, tackle harder, can be a very, very dangerous thing. I'm not a big fan of putting tackle harder all the time. I can see the need for tackle harder, but I rather pick a player to on attack, maybe use opposition instructions some of the time. But well, Gloucester City have beaten Chelsea. We have had a player sent off, which is a bit of a bittersweet thing. I should have reacted a bit earlier the moment he had a yellow card, but it's a bit sad. So we made it 5 wins in a row now. Wow, this is a great start to the season. We've beaten Chelsea, we've beaten Manchester City, we've beaten. Now we have to beat United. That's the team that I have to beat. And the boys played well. Nothing too much I changed. I just used the shouts slightly differently. I would look at this role here. Because here, if he's tackling harder, and I don't really need him to tackle harder because you've got so many players there. But I do understand the logic of tackling harder, because if you want somebody not to be crossing the ball, then you want somebody on the flanks, going into players and challenging them and preventing them from doing the cross. Now, what happened here was Borthwick Jackson was playing as the wing back, and probably his technique. I'm not sure if his technique isn't good enough. Sure, that could probably explain why. But it's a bit of a disappointment now for us, because we are definitely going to have an issue. Probably the next match is against Everton away from home, and we'll still be using this. In fact, our next match is going to be against in the Champions League, where this tactic is going to be used again, Celtic. So we're going to be playing Celtic in the next match, and I'm probably going to make a slight tweak to this tactic, but it's not going to be a major tweak. It's just a small tweak. But basically, I'm going to use the shouts a lot more, and just use the shouts in the game to influence how we play. And that's what I did in this game. We used shouts to control the match for certain periods of the game where I don't see the necessity of passing into space. All I want to do is control possession. Zé Gomez had a bad game, down probably to the fact that he missed the penalty, but I also want to make sure that he scores a lot of goals, because apparently this tactic seems to love this player a lot. So it's more to get this player scoring goals. So if this is how your tactic has been set up because you want this guy to be a top scorer, then by all means it's a great tactic because it works. Yeah. And the only thing here I would be concerned about is this dude. These two. Whether tackling harder is absolutely necessary, because you remember you have a back 5, 6, maybe make it 8. So this is quite a lot of players here defending. You count the keeper, it's 9. That's a lot of players defending. So sometimes you may not need one. And tactics like the 4-2-3-1 are gonna collapse against this tactic. This reminds me of a lot of tactics I've used. And I love this tactic. I love 5-4-1s or 5 back 5 tactics. They are surprisingly strong in the game. Which is a really good thing, because at the start of FM17, people were complaining they couldn't play 3-man backlines, but actually 3-man backlines are not that hard to set up. The problem with 3-man backlines isn't the backline. It's actually getting your strikers service and getting them involved in the game, and this tactic does a lot of that. And it's like a pretty good tactic already out the gate. So Necriz is a bloody good tactic. I like it. Total domination. Let's look at the heat map. So when we look at Gloucester City's heat maps, it's pretty decent. We control, this is where my wingback was, the one who's holding his own, and we've got this whole heat map, looks pretty decent. Chelsea, patchy, didn't really control a lot of the areas. Pretty interesting. Now, what I am a bit concerned about this system is without the ball, because I noticed how Gloucester was looking without the ball, and it's not really uniform. It's not like you're controlling areas of the pitch really well. This is František Hajek. This is my central, and this number 21 is Cameron Borthwick Jackson, who's my central defender. Now, this largely happened because we made a substitution, if you remember very well, and we moved him into this position. So what we would typically see is a more 3-line. So I have to play another game to see what will happen. Overall, I'm looking to see that this tactic has a cohesive backline when you're defending. Having said that, they had a very hard time punching through you. So Chelsea defended like this, which actually, honestly, your system had a lot of fun with, because if you look at your with ball for Gloucester City, you're gonna have a lot of fun against that tactic, because you're flooding the center and you're tearing them apart. So it's not like this. It's not that the tactic has any. It's a very simple tactic, but it's surprisingly very strong tactic, and I'm really, really happy to see a tactic like this on the show. But one thing I would like to suggest is maybe have a think about whether or not you want to have hard tackling here. That's all. But I can understand the logic. It's just a question of whether you want to use it or not in other games. Now, the other thing is the close arm more shot. I might remove this shot for the next game. I don't see the necessity of playing close arm more, but the reason is I got a ball winning midfielder closing down. I got this guy closing down. I got this guy already closing down more. I got this guy already closing down. What this does is close down much more on these two fellas. And then it tells all these guys to close down more. Okay, you got close down more. There's a lot active closing down, and probably against some teams I'll probably remove it. So we'll see what happens in the next show when I use this tactic differently against Celtic. So I want to thank all of you for tuning into this show. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can always look me on my Twitter at BusttheNet, addicted2fm.com, my website. And once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for making this show possible. If you want to submit your tactics, please drop them down here. Give me a link to Dropbox, Send or anywhere you want to upload the tactics, and I'll do my best to get through these tactics. We have a long season ahead, and I'd love to use more of your tactics on the show. So you guys have a good one. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.